Los on his first Directors Fortnight entry and why he's not attending Cannes. Los Angeles. I can't attend Cannes because of my teaching commitment here in Cuba. Los I is announced for the first time in my email interview with the Philippines' preeminent auteur filmmaker. Los' latest cinematic opus, Ang Yuta, The Hall, is entered in the Directors Fortnight, an independent section held parallel to the ongoing Cannes Film Festival, considered the world's most prestigious. The fest dates coincide with a crucial period in the film school in Cuba where the award-winning filmmaker has been teaching. It's the period when Los students present their film projects for his evaluation. I feel bad, but I'm cool with it, says a Filipino director whose films have won Best Picture prizes in numerous festivals, including Venice, Berlin and Locarno. I'm happy working with promising filmmakers from all over the world. Discoursing their work and engaging with their views keep my faith in cinema and humanity. And also, witnessing and experiencing the state of Cuba is soul-stirring. I feel regenerated. He has been teaching film master class and practicing at Escuela's International Sign-Y television in Cuba. It's a 2-month stint at Los that he can do annually, if he agrees to do it. He stressed, but The Hall, actors and producers, are going to Cannes. So, we are well represented. Los himself supplied the synopsis of the film which he wrote, shot and directed, as usual. Known for the epic length of his movies, The Hall runs 4 hours and 48 minutes, according to the filmmaker. He added, but I'm not sure now. Maybe 4 hours and 38 minutes. Some of Los' film gems include The Woman Who Left, North, Laugh-In, To His Tour, From What Is Before, Batang West Side and Melancholia. Shot in Manila, Antipolo, Marikina and Siberia, the film stars Paolo Pascual, Joel Lamangan, Pinky Amador, Shana Maceo, Hazel Rancio, Mara Lopez, Noel Myril, Joel Serato, Bar Singona, Kelly Bendia, Onlo Mongo and Susan Africa. Going to the film fest on the Croisette and representing their absent director are Paolo, Shana, Pinky, Hazel, Noel and Joel. The Mindanao-born director supplied the film's synopsis. It is the year 2034 AD and Southeast Asia has been in the dark for the last 3 years, literally, because the sun hasn't shone as a result of massive volcanic eruptions in the Selous Sea in 2031. Madmen control countries, communities, in place and bubble cities. Cataclysmic epidemics rage over the continent. Millions have died and millions have left. Los also shared his director's statement on The Hall. I was wandering aimlessly by the waters of one of the cities I visited last year, for a film festival that hates Hollywood so much, and I passed by a group of locals listening intently, fondly to their Socrates, an old man. I had my camera and I recorded some parts of his soliloquy. The big waves and the strong winds, plus the wails of seagulls, albeit distracting, created a mix of poignancy and urgency. Some dirt. Dictators, fascists, despots, mad leaders, they all have genetic predisposition to tell the world that they have the biggest cock. Or, they have voluminous bragging tales about their molestations and rapes of women. Or, that they are the biggest cocksuckers in the world, with their plunders millions and billions cashed in their secret bank accounts in Switzerland, Singapore and the Bahamas, and having perennial delusions and fantasies of ambrosial romantic affairs. Or, they profess to actually hearing the voice of God and other mystical creatures from thunderstorms and behind their ears, anointing them as the chosen ones. These incessant blusters extend to the other side of the black hole because this universe is just too small for these megalomaniacs. Humanity's proclivity to ignorance and might-making always leads us to these people, unfortunately, these psychos and schizos. Complicity and apathy play big roles, too, albeit there are myriad reasons why people act the way they do. Psychiatrists and psychologists are wont to deduce that we are all guilty, on varying degrees and levels, depending on what interests we have. What are they inside the walls of their palaces, mansions, summer hideaways and safe houses? And why is it that only mob culture can truly destroy them? When the crowd dispersed, He seemed calm and seated on a big stone and just stared at the imposing ocean. I tried to connect by saying hello. He said not who but, what are you? I said, I'm a filmmaker, sir. And the next question came fast. What can cinema do? I was petrified. We went for a few beers, lamenting about the state of the world. But he remained optimistic. I told him that I was about to shoot a new film, which is a mix of sci-fi and horror, about the death of a dictator, the death of morality, the death of truth. When I asked Lars further about his inspiration for the film, he replied, Marcos, Stalin, Putin, Trump, Idi Amin, Hitler. The film is a critique on the psychosis of leadership, might-making, demagoguery, despotism, imperialism, misogynism and crotcheting. Nicholas S. Fox, CEO of IndieSales, which acquired the international rights to the Hall ahead of the film's debut in the Directors Fortnight on May 22nd, set to screen daily. Lars delivers a very accurate comment on the political situation of his country. My struggle always is to be near the truth, Lars answered when I asked him to expand on Nicholas' statement. The essential role of the artist is to work for the truth, for justice, for humanity's betterment. On working with Paolo for the third time, and if the actor is now his creative muse, of his Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese's collaboration, Lars remarked, Paolo and I have come to trust each other. We've become friends. These two attributes, trust and friendship in a working relationship, offer much on issues of pursuing aesthetic perspectives for our works. And Paolo has come to understand that he is very much a part of the cultural struggle. He now has a greater understanding of his role as a cultural icon and a cultural worker, and that there's a need for greater discourse and engagement. Lars also explains why he loves to cast stage actors. To say that they contribute greater gravitas to the work is an understatement because they give more. These actors are not just committed to their art, but their understanding of their roles, of what they can do and say, culturally and politically, is earnestly transcendent and generous. Their humility, too, is affecting. And not just that, Pinky, Joel and Bart and the other actors in this film, have a profound socio-political perspective. It's always humbling to work with them. On Shana Mateo, another one of Lars' frequent collaborators, he said, Shana is an ancient soul. Without Shana Lars, just to be with her, during the shoot or low moments, you can sense her deep understanding of humanity. It is the irony of her being a celebrity. It is easy to put her on a square box of stereotypes, the pie-mowing mentality of the artista citata Warren Lanzabae, or the sociological view that often puts them on the realm of vanity, narcissism, greed and apathy. I do understand that position. In one angle, it is an imperial positioning because of its stiff competition with Venice and Berlin. But it's also for survival. Email, Rahmetail, _5585, at yahoo.com. Follow him at /twitter.com/Mikhail Gruzin. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.